Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Hey, hey. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. You get liver to here, make we go. Now only truth with the yarn for yeah, no fear. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk am raw, we dey talk am prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down here. Now the hand don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hail you now. Now the real gist we they drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar. You get liver to here and make we go. Now only truth we dey yarn for yeah, no fear. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk am raw, we dey talk am prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down yeah. And now the hand don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hello now. Now the real gist when they drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar.
Wahala for APC government.
Oh, justice for Truth9ja. Nigeria, open your eyes. 7 years way past, she get one dream. Truth9ja from Benue, her heart they clean. She go school, make she find light, but darkness come turn am to fight. Uncle Andrew, cousin Victor shame. Them turn small, picking life to pay. 5 good years she cry, she tire. Till angel come carry her go higher. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Make we know. No more silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, her name go live, he no go fade away. She beg for water, her body weak. Her pain still there for the words we speak. Victor they flex with big motor online, while her grave they cry for time. Andrew waka free, cut no gree move. But karma they come, he go soon prove. Plenty girls still they cry. Nigeria, you go closer. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, leaders act now, no do later. catch Victor, bring Andrew for paper. Use VAP law, protect our daughter, stop the pain, stop the wahala. Judge where the police bread, no fit hype. Kama go jam una make una decide. Oh, shout them, your voice still there. We go echo for street every day. Justice go come, we no go wrong. Till then we go beat the drum. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh.
They promised us change, but they brought chains. They came with brooms, but swept away our hope. Now the streets whisper their name. APC, all political coven. God, help your children. APC, now then we know, came with big grammar. Put the country low, hunger as weapon, suffering as tool. We they cry while them they rule. Jagaban on top the throne, but my people they suffer alone. Tinubu they smile for press parade, but not tears full the masquerade. My heart go out to freedom fighters. Then we die so we feel all lighters. Then we march with blood on shoe. Now this be the dream we they suffer through. Our political coven are them day. Promise us heaven, believe I pay. Judiciary join broom clean nothing. National Assembly na full-time working. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Kill border soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't turn to scam, but Naija go rise, we no go jam. National Assembly, what a shame. Empty seats, full pockets, who to blame? Akpabia with disgrace to the red chair. Senate don't turn to fashion fair. The judges they wear white robe, but the black inside na dark as globe. Judiciary now they kiss ring, no longer the voice of the suffering. Hope where the inside cut the rot. The common man no get any slot. Justice for sale, now who get cash? Others they wait, make them burn to ash. We watch them build mansions on broken promises. We watch them dance while mothers cry for rice. A country so rich in spirit, but held hostage by political bandits. And yet, we never break. All political coven are them there. Promise us heaven, believe our pay. Judiciary join broom clean nothing. National Assembly na full-time working. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Kill border soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't turn to scam, but Naija go rise, we no go jam. God arise for your children. Deliver us from these criminals in office. Let the chains break. Let the truth speak. Let Nigeria rise from this grave. Amen.
APC, not them we know. Came with big grammar, put the country low. Hunger as weapon, suffering as tool. We they cry while then they rule. Jagaban on top the throne, but my people they suffer alone. Tinubu they smile for press parade, but not tears for the masquerade. My heart go out to freedom fighters. Then we die so we feet hold lighters. Then we march with blood on shoe. Like this be the dream we they suffer through. A political government, not in the raid. Promise us heaven, deliver pay. Judiciary join brew, clean nothing. National Assembly na full-time working. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Killed more than soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't talk to scam, but Naija go rise, no go jam. National Assembly, what a shame. Empty seats, full pockets, who to blame? Akpabio, disgrace to the red chair. Senate don't talk to fashion fair. The judges, they wear white robe, but the black inside na dark as globe. Judiciary now the kiss ring, no longer the voice of the suffering. Hope with the inside court they rot. The common man no get any slot. Justice for sale now, who get cash? Others the weeks with them bought ash. We watch them build mansions from broken promises. We watch them dance while mothers cry for rice. A country so rich in spirit, but held hostage by political power. Yes, never free. Political power, now then they rate. Promise us heaven, deliver pain. Judiciary joy brew, clean nothing. National assembly, now full-time working. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Kill orders, soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't talk to scam. But 9ja go rise in all go jam. I don't know what. Promise us heaven, deliver pain. Judiciary joy brew, clean nothing. National assembly, they kill dreams. God arise for your children. Deliver us from these criminals in office. Let the chains break. Let the truth speak. Let Nigeria rise from this grave. Amen.
Wahala dey o, wahala for APC government. Them things that we know they see on. He go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government. He go come back oh. Wahala for them greedy men. He go reach them house oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust oh. Na truth we talk oh. Tinubu talk for 2014, say Jonathan lazy man. Saying they sleep when jihadis they buy Christian. Now we don't turn our hometown. Trump done they want them, say stop the pain. Now who incompetent? No. Now who no fit govern? No. APC don't turn our life to survivor exam. You a holla for APC government.
Wahala for APC government. Them things say we know they see am. He go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government. We go come back oh. Wahala for them greedy men. We go reach them house oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust oh. That truth we talk oh. Tinubu talk for 2-3-40. Say Jonathan lazy man. Say they sleep when jihadists they buy Christian. Now we don't turn a mountain, Trump done the one and say stop the pine. Now who incompetent now? Now who no fit govern now? APC don't turn our life to survive every exam. Wahala for APC government. No sabi government. Wahala for fake policy. We dey suffer, them dey flex. Now pepper we dey chop every day. Dollar don't climb, people know they pay rent again. Them say subsidy go help, but he just fight the poor. Then they introduce policy to pay us more. Canada court don't vex, label APC, PDP, terrorist name. Not through corruption, through pain. Them turn 9ja to suffering game. My people shine your eye. Don't be everything where shine the gold though. If them promise you change, check the fine print. Cause the APC don't show us pepper. The hot past you. Wahala for APC government. Wahala for greedy men. Now them go feel am. If you live for glass house, no they trust oh. You go scatter your throne. Na cycle of karma be this. APC chop, PDP chop. But one day, Nigeria go rise. May the truth set us free. Wahala don't too much.
Truth9ja, Nigeria, open your eyes. 7 years way past, she get one dream. Truth9ja from Benue, her heart they clean. She go school, make she find light, but darkness come turn am to fight. Uncle Andrew, cousin Victor shame, them turn small, picking life to pain. 5 good years she cry, she tire, till angel come carry her go higher. Justice for Truth9ja, oh, make a story touch this land, make we know. No more silence, no more lie, make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja, hey, her name go live, he no go fade away. She beg for water, her body weak, her pain still there for the words we speak. Victor they flex with big motor online, while her grave they cry for time. Andrew waka free, cut no gree move, but karma they come, me go soon prove. Plenty girls still they cry. Nigeria, you go closer. Justice for Truth9ja, oh, make a story touch this land, make we know. No more silence, no more lie, make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja, hey, leaders act now, no do later. Catch Victor, bring Andrew for paper. Use VAP law, protect our daughter, stop the pain, stop the wahala. Judge where the ballet bread, no fit hype. Kama go jam una make una decide. Oh, shout them, your voice still there. You go echo for street every day. Justice go come, we no go wrong. Till then we go beat the drum. Justice for Truth9ja, oh.
They promised us change, but they brought chains. They came with brooms, but swept away our hope. Now the streets whisper their name. APC, all political coven. God, help your children. APC, now then we know, came with big grammar. Put the country low, hunger as weapon, suffering as tool. We they cry while them they rule. Jagaban on top the throne, but my people they suffer alone. Tinubu they smile for press parade, but not tears full the masquerade. My heart go out to freedom fighters. Then we die so we feel all lighters. Then we march with blood on shoe. Now this be the dream we they suffer through. Our political coven, now them day. Promise us heaven, believe our pain. Judiciary join broom, clean nothing. National Assembly, now full-time working. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. New border soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't turn to scam, but Naija go rise, we no go jam. National Assembly, what a shame. Empty seats, full pockets, who to blame? Akpabia with disgrace to the red chair. Senate don't turn to fashion fair. The judges they wear white robe, but the black inside na dark as globe. Judiciary now they kiss ring, no longer the voice of the suffering. Hope where the inside cut the rot. The common man no get any slot. Justice for sale, now who get cash? Others they wait, make them burn to ash. We watch them build mansions on broken promises. We watch them dance while mothers cry for rice. A country so rich in spirit, but held hostage by political bandits. And yet, we never break. Our political coven, them there. Promise us heaven, believe our pain. Judiciary join broom, clean nothing. National Assembly, now full-time working. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Kill border soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't turn to scam, but Naija go rise, we no go jam. God, arise for your children. Deliver us from these criminals in office. Let the chains break. Let the truth speak. Let 9ja arise from this grave. Amen.
APC, not them we know. King with big karma, put the country low. Hunger as weapon, suffering as tool. We they cry while then they rule. Jaga ban on top the throne. But my people they suffer alone. Tinubu they smile for press parade, but not tears for the masquerade. My heart go out to freedom fighters. Then we die so we feet hold lighters. Then we march with blood on shoe. Now this be the dream we dey suffer through. Oh, political government, not in the raid. Promise us heaven, deliver pay. Judiciary join brew. Clean nothing, National Assembly, no food time monkey. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Killed more than soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't talk to scam. But 9ja go rise, it don't go jam. National Assembly, what a shame. Empty seats, full pockets, who to blame? Akpabio, disgrace to the red chair. Senate don't talk the fashion fair. The judges, they wear white robe, but the black inside, na dark as glow. Judiciary now, they kiss ring. No longer the voice of the suffering. Hope with it inside court, they rot. The common man, don't get any slot. Justice for sale now, who get cash? Others, they wait, meaning but ash. We watch them build mansions from broken promises. Because them doubts what mothers cry for rice. A country so rich in spirit, but held hostage by political bandits. Yes, never free. Oh, political government, not in the rain. Promise us heaven, deliver pay. Judiciary join brew. Clean nothing, National Assembly, no food time monkey. They kill dreams with a fancy pen. Killed more than soldiers in the jungle then. This democracy don't talk to scam. But 9ja go rise, it don't go jam. I don't know what. Promise us heaven, deliver pay. Judiciary join brew. Clean nothing, National Assembly, no food time monkey. God arise for your children. Deliver us from these criminals in office. Let the chains break. Let the truth speak. Let 9ja rise from this grave. Amen.
Wahala dey, wahala for APC government. Them things that we know they see on. He go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government. He go come back, oh. Wahala for them greedy men. He go reach them house, oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust, oh. Now truth we talk, oh. Tinubu talk for 2014, say Jonathan lazy man. Saying they sleep when jihadis they buy Christian. Now we don't turn am on turn. Trump done they want am, say stop the pain. Now who incompetent? No. Now who no fit govern? No. APC don't turn our life to survival exam. You are holla for APC government.
Wahala for APC government. Them things say we know they see am. You go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government. We go come back, oh. Wahala for them greedy men. We go reach them house, oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust, oh. Not truth we talk, oh. Tinubu talk for 2, 3, 4, 3. Say Jonathan lazy man. Say they sleep when jihadists they buy Christian. Now we don't turn am on turn. Trump done the one am say stop the pine. Now who incompetent now? Now who no fit govern now? APC don't turn our life to survive every exam. Wahala for APC government. Them no sabi government. Wahala for fake policy. We dey suffer, them dey flex. just fight the poor. Then they introduce policy to buy us more. Canada got dumb vex, label APC, PDP, terrorist name. Now through corruption, through pain, them turn Naija to suffering game. My people, shine your eye. Don't be everything where shine the gold, though. If them promise you change, check the fine print. Cause the PC don't show us pepper. The hot past you. Wahala for APC government. Wahala for greedy men. Now them go feel alone. If you live for glass house, no they throw stone. Because scatter your throne. Na cycle of karma be this. APC chop, PDP chop. But one day, Nigeria go rise. May the truth set us free. Wahala done too much.
Oh, justice for Truth9ja. Nigeria, open your eyes. 7 years way past, she get one dream. Truth9ja from Benue, her heart they clean. She go school, make she find light, but darkness come turn am to fight. Uncle Andrew, cousin Victor shame. Them turn small, picking life to pain. 5 good years she cry, she tire. Till angel come carry her go higher. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Make we know. No more silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, her name go live, he no go fade away. She beg for water, her body weak. Her pain still there for the words we speak. Victor they flex with big motor online, while her grave they cry for time. Andrew waka free, cut no gree move. But karma they come, he go soon prove. Plenty girls still they cry. Nigeria, you go closer. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Make we know. No more silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, leaders act now, no do later. Catch Victor, bring Andrew for paper. Use VAP law, protect our daughters, stop the pain. Stop the wahala, judge where the police bread. No fit hide, karma go jam una make una decide. Oh, shout them, your voice still there. He go echo for street every day. Justice go come, he no go wrong. Till then we go beat the drum. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh.
They promised us change, but they brought chains. They came with brooms, but swept away our hope. Now the streets whisper their name.
Truth9ja
APC.
don't come again. Naija don't come again. Hey, hey. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. You get liver to yeah, make we go. Now only truth we dey yarn for yeah, no fear. Oh. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk and raw, we dey talk and prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down, yeah. Now the hand don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hear me now. Now the real gist we they drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again.
Yes, welcome to Truth9ja, where we speak nothing but the truth.
You get liver to hear and make we go.
No holds bar. We don't play with words on this channel. We just say things the way they are.
No fear, oh.
Here we discuss about the things happening in Nigeria, in our country, Nigeria, our beautiful country, Nigeria, that a section of the country has decided to damage.
Mr. Truth9ja no get your
A
time.
country cannot grow if they refuse to speak and uphold the truth at all times. So today we'll be discussing about Sharia law in Nigeria. Is Sharia law safe in Nigeria?
All my people where they watch,
Is it safe? I have more than 1,000 answers for that.
no drama.
More than 1,000 reasons why Sharia law is not safe. Why Sharia law is one of the laws given these terrorists that are terrorizing Nigeria today. Sharia law is one of the laws enabling these people to do what they are doing. And it's hard time our government look into it. We cannot have a country running on two constitutions or two laws, and then a section of the country feels they are the first class citizens and they have their own constitution that guides them.
Them things that we
And
know.
then the other part of the country have another law that also guides them as well. We cannot have that. It's either we have two separate countries that practice religion as their constitution, and they will have another country that has its own constitution and practices its own constitution. We cannot mix religion with the government. We cannot. And there's this thing, this game that they not keep playing, that they claim that they have the numbers. But we should also not forget, especially these Fulanis, because they are the major problem of this country, not the Hausas, but the Fulanis are the major problem we have in this country. When you go to the northern states in Nigeria, you discover that all the southern part of the states in the north are Christian dominated. And these are the people that the Fulani terrorists are killing and taking over their lands and property. And which law is enabling these people? The laws enabling these people is the Sharia law. That is the reason why the government must do away with this Sharia law. We no longer need Sharia law in Nigeria. If a section of the country say what they want is Sharia law, then they should go away. They should go and form their own country and stay on their own. Because me now as a Christian from the south, and I also claim that I'm a Nigerian, and the people from the north also claim they are Nigerians. Why they live a very deadly lifestyle, a very wicked lifestyle. Then when I go to the north, I live in fear. I walk in fear. I guide my words carefully not to be lynched. Look at what happened a few days ago in Katsina. I think Katsina, right? Where a Ghana club came to play in Nigeria, and the Ghana a player from the Ghana side equalized, and then a fan slit the guy's throat. Fortunately, the guy is alive. These are the kind of things we see in the north. How aggressive, how deadly these people are in the north.
If them promise you change, check the
We
fine.
cannot continue to play around with words instead of saying the truth. It's good to say the truth at all times. It's very, very important to say the truth at all times. The lifestyle of the North and the lifestyle of the South is far, the difference is much, is massive. Because what we welcome in the South, the North don't welcome it. What we tolerate in the South, the North don't tolerate it. We value life in the South, the North don't value life. It's a fact. So, it's time we begin to discuss our unity. There is nothing bad about we discussing our unity in Nigeria, because before Nigeria was amalgamated, before Nigeria came together to form this country called Nigeria, there was a conversation. There was a discussion before we were meshed together as one.
Naija don't come again.
I was watching one video of a lady who claimed that her name is on TikTok. Her name is is it the positive mind or something? And she was saying that they were accusing the Southeast of petitioning Donald Trump to attack the North, to invade the North. I just watched the video carefully as I can feel her pains. But the question is this: why is she sad? You claim that the Christians in the North, that the terrorists are killing both the Christians and the Muslims in the North. And somebody is saying that I am coming to help you people, and you are now crying. Why are you crying? You can see what happened yesterday, the protest yesterday from the what they call them, these other Muslim bodies that was massacred some time ago. This El Zazaki's Muslim, I don't know what they call them. That the terrorists killing people are their brothers and sisters. They don't want America to come in. What does this tell you? It tells you that these Northerners breed terrorists. They breed problems to the country. And the lady was saying that, what is the East bringing to the table? My dear, I told you, I invited you to come and watch me live this night. I want to tell you the things that the Southeast brings to the table that the North doesn't have. The Southeast is one of the most richest regions in this country. That is a fact. Are we talking of natural gas? The Southeast have the largest natural gas deposit in the whole of West Africa. And then if you are talking of the South that also owns 90% of the oil of the major resources sustaining this country today. A huge percent of this South are these same big boats that you are talking about, that you claim that they not benefited from the South and the Southwest. So if you take the South and the Southwest and even the Southeast that also owns oil, that also have oil, if you take it out, what is the North bringing to the table? I asked this question yesterday. Nobody has been able to give me that answer. If you claim you are bringing food, you are not the only person planting food. You are not the only person farming. We also farm in the South, in the South. We also farm in the Southwest. We also farm in the Southeast. As a matter of fact, there's Abakaleke rice. There's Ogonigari. There's Cross River State yam, Benue State yam. So if you are claiming that you bring things to the table, I want, if you are watching me, Madam Positive Mind or Positive whatever you call yourself, if you are watching me, I want you to put it down for me to see those things that the North is bringing to the table. I want to know. Enough of this hypocrisy. Have you asked yourself a question why Imo State has always aligned with the center, with the federal government? Even all the states in the Southeast are ruled by other parties, but Imo State is always always aligned with the federal government. Have you guys sat down to ask yourself this question? Imo State is part of Niger Delta. Abia State is part of Niger Delta. And you think that the North is only benefiting from the South-South and the Southwest. Madam, you are a big joker. The region that has nothing to offer this country is the North. And the region that has benefited massively from the wealth of the South is still the same North. And they have refused to use it for the benefit of her people. Rather, they introduce Sharia law to gag their own people. So that as they are looting, their people won't come out and say anything about it. They won't fight or defend themselves. So today, we are going to discuss about the Sharia law. What is Sharia law doing in our country? What is Sharia law doing here? We don't need it anymore. Please, if you're watching me, please do like, share, so that we can have more viewers to share ideas with. And whoever wants to come on live and discuss with me, I can send you a link. You come up and we discuss live. Because I won't claim that I know too much. I only know what I know, and other persons may know more than me. So, what is Sharia law? What is Sharia law? The dangers of Sharia law in Nigeria is a huge threat, a threat to the unity and justice of Nigeria. Nigeria is a nation built on diversity, stands today at a dangerous crossroads. The growing call for the implementation of Sharia law in parts of the country has sparked heated debates, division, and fear among citizens. While some see it as a moral guide rooted in faith, the truth is that enforcing religious law in a secular state poses serious dangers to national unity, quality, and justice. Sharia law, when made a state policy, directly contradicts the Nigerian constitution, which guarantees freedom of religion, equal rights, and justice for all citizens, regardless of faith. In states where Sharia law is enforced, non-Muslims often face discrimination in access to justice and public service. Women, in particular, suffer from laws that restrict their rights, freedom of movement, and participation in society. I'll give an example of what happened recently of a man. I think I used that as an example yesterday, of a man in Abuja that the Sharia law is a Christian, and our constitution made it specifically that law, the Sharia law, has no power over non-Muslims. As far as you are not a Muslim, the Sharia law has no power over you. But what has the Sharia law done? The Sharia law has overstretched its powers. And it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So let's go ahead. Beyond legal implications, Sharia law deepens religious polarization. It creates an atmosphere where citizens are judged not based on the law of the land, but their religious identity. This has led to violent clashes, persecutions, and mistrust between Christians, Muslims, and traditional believers. Nigeria's fragile unity is further weakened as religions becomes a political tool in the hands of leaders who exploit faith for power and control. I can give an example of the reason why Sharia law should not be welcome in Nigeria. Somebody, a lady called, what was that her name in Sokoto? Is it Leah they call her? I've forgotten her name. She aired her opinion on WhatsApp and she was murdered in cold blood. And the state government did nothing about it. In fact, as a matter of fact, they even backed it. They even backed it. That is what Sharia law can do. But the question I keep asking myself, why will a region that has nothing, absolutely nothing to offer the country, keep bringing in things that will keep the country, that will set the country backward? A region that is a liability to the country keep introducing things that will set the country backward, and people are not saying anything about it. This is not one Nigeria. We are not one Nigeria. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. One Nigeria cannot behave, cannot run two constitutions. One constitution for the north and another one from the south. If somebody commits a crime now run to the north, the laws will guide them. I was asking a question recently. There was this bill that was passed that whoever defiles a minor will go to life imprisonment. Now the question is this: what of these northerners that are backed by Sharia law that marries minors? What happens to them? Or are they not part of this law? That is the question we should be asking ourselves. What is the economic impact of Sharia law? Check these things everywhere. The economic impact cannot be ignored either. Investors, shy away from regions where religious extremism is tolerated under the guise of Sharia, reducing job opportunities and development. Education also suffers as young people are drawn into radical ideologies rather than modern skills and learning. Now compare the northern states to the southern states. Which of the northern states can compete the southern states today? If we talk of Kano, yeah, Kano is a big state dominated by Hausas, then Fulanis. But the Fulanis today want to take over Kano State. They want to take over Kano State. What is the economic value of Kano State to Nigeria? Trade. If you talk of the north, Kano State is the only state in the north that is doing very well. The other states are federal government sponsored. Federal government sponsored. Even Kano itself is federal government sponsored. If the southeast region of Nigeria enjoys the kind of federal support that the north has enjoyed for so many years today, the southeast will be the London, the Dubai of Nigeria today. Despite the fact that they are being marginalized, that the resource going to that place is minimal, yet they are the most developed region in Nigeria after the southwest. And when we're talking of the southwest, we are talking of Lagos, to be precise, which was also the federal capital territory of Nigeria for so many years and enjoyed the benefit of a state capital. So, madam, if you're watching me, I'm telling you, everything I'm telling you, I want you to take your pen and paper and write it down. Go and research. You guys think you have minerals. You don't have minerals compared to the southeast. You don't have minerals compared to the south-south. You don't have minerals compared to the southwest. We are not hypocrites. We are not like you people that claim that you are Hausa Fulani while you speak two different languages. Why if a Hausa man speaks, a Fulani man will not understand? If a Fulani man speaks, Hausa man will not understand. Yet when it comes to politics, you claim you are one. You guys have succeeded. The Fulani tribe, to be precise, have succeeded in silencing all the other tribes in the north. People from the south, when you ask people from the south, which language, the people in the north, which language do they speak? They say it's Hausa Fulani. Is it true? The answer is no. We have more than 70 languages in the north. How many states do Fulani control in this country? How many states do Fulani have in this country? How many states do the Hausas have in this country? But the other tribes have been silenced. We cannot continue to deceive ourselves. Nigeria's strength lies in its diversity. to preserve peace, we must uphold the secular foundation of our constitution and ensure that no religion dominates or detects governance. Justice must remain blind to faith and tribe. Only by protecting freedom, equality, and rule of law can Nigeria move forward as one united nation. And we cannot achieve this with Sharia law. Now, we need to go deep into the foundation of Sharia law. What is the foundation of Sharia law in Nigeria? That's one big question we need to ask ourselves, and the dangers the Sharia law pose to our country. The North are being gagged by this Sharia law. So many people have been unalived in the North because they came out to challenge the system, but they were met with brutal punishment leading to death. So we cannot continue to deceive ourselves. We cannot continue to deceive ourselves. Sharia law is a big problem for us in Nigeria. It's a big problem, and it must be tackled. It must be tackled. It must be tackled. What is the benefit of Sharia law in Nigeria? If not causing destruction, havoc everywhere. Look at what is going on. People are crying that our people are being killed every day. Our people are being unalive every day. It has been happening for years now. And America decided to step in. And some persons are crying that the decision of the country was the division of the country. If the country is divided, who do you think will suffer the most? Is it the South or the North? The North that has nothing to offer. Saying that if people are talking, the South will also come out and talk. Shame to you guys in the North. I have friends, good friends in the North. I have sensible friends in the North. But some of these people that comes online, then that is some politicians will give money to come and spread their fake and propaganda lies. Enough of your lies. Your lies no longer hold water. We are now in the age where anything you say will go and fact check to see if what you are saying is the truth or lies. You can't lie to us anymore. That's the system we are now. I want us to watch this video, and then we will come back. We will discuss the foundation of Sharia law, the dangers it poses to the progress of this country. We will not shy away from the truth. We must speak the truth at all times.
He go come back, oh. Wahala for them greedy men. He go reach them house, oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust, oh. Now truth we talk, oh. Tinubu talk for 2014. Say Jonathan lazy man. Saying they sleep when jihadis they fight Christian. Now we don't turn our hometown. Trump done they want us, say stop the pain. Now who incompetent, no. Now who no fit govern, no. APC don't turn our life to survival exam. You are all for APC government.
All for APC government.
Of your What are you waiting for? Have 5 of your states in this country. Lead by example. Leave those shops of yours, leave those buildings of yours, go back to your state and start developing it, if you are serious. Develop your state, develop your political system. Stand today and get people in the House of Representatives who would hear your voice and see if every Nigerian will not let you go. What benefit are you to us? You only leech on us in this country. We from the northern Nigeria can boldly say we have gained something from the southwestern part of Nigeria and the south-south. We collectively, Dangote today is established in northern middle belt of this country in Kogi State, and it's also established in Lagos. That is.
Now let's listen again. Let's listen to what she's saying again. Let's listen again.
What are you waiting for? Have 5 of your states in this country. Biafra wants to go, Biafra wants to go. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Have 5 of your states in this country. Lead by example. Leave those shops of yours, leave those buildings of yours, go back to your state and start developing it, if you are serious. Develop your state, develop your political system. Stand today and get people in the House of Representatives who would hear your voice and see if every Nigerian will not let you go. What benefit are you to us? You only leech on us in this country. We from the northern Nigeria can boldly say we have gained something from the southwestern part of Nigeria and the south-south. We collectively, Dangote today is established in northern middle belt of this country in Kogi State, and it's also established in Lagos. That is.
Yeah, madam, I want to educate you because it's very clear you are an illiterate. You are an illiterate, so I want to educate you.
Them things say we know they see 'em.
What we have anywhere you go in the world is north, south, east, and west. The south side you were talking about was part of the eastern region. So, the creation of the 5 states in the southeast was a political move to reduce the power of the southeast. That doesn't mean that the southeast did not spill over to the south-south. And if you are checking the south-south regions where this crude oil that you guys are stealing every day, looting every day, this oil is mostly dominated. The area that has most of this oil are the Igbo-speaking regions. So if you claim that the southeast is leeching off the north, I will want you to tell us what has the north brought to the what has the north brought to the table? What is the north bringing to the table? I want to know, because the southeast has a lot into the table. The southeast has brought a lot to the table. The south has brought a lot to the table. The southwest has brought a lot to the table. Now, the north that you are from, what have you brought to the table? I want to see it. I want to know it. I tagged you in this video, and I also tagged you on my TikTok account. My TikTok account was blocked. I created a new one, but I'm still building it anyway. So I want you to tell us what the north has brought to the table. Absolutely nothing. Yet, when people are talking, people like you will come out and talk. For instance, I don't even want to go there, but I want to bring a tribal arguments that I, from River State, chose not to identify with Igbo does not mean that I'm not an Igbo man. The question you should be asking is, what's my reason for bearing Ndu or bearing Okoro, and then I say the mainland Igbo say Bianga, me I say Biango. The mainland Igbo says Oshimili, me I say Oshimini. This is dialect difference and not language difference, madam. But I am free to say I am not part of the Igbo because of what I feel I'm going to benefit from denying my identity. We are not like you people that we hide under the Fulani, that we are Hausa Fulani, when both of you have nothing in common. You don't even marry each other. Fulani don't marry Hausa, Hausa don't marry Fulani. The only ones that marry each other are the rich ones. The wealthy ones are the ones that marry each other. The ones that are traveled. But if you come back home, they don't marry each other. Gone are the days you guys will just spread one propaganda and then it will just fly. Enough of the lies. Just the way they said that 1966 coup was an Igbo coup. And then the person that even planned that coup and executed it They are saying they are not Igbos, yet it's the mainland Igbos that are suffering today.
Drop no drama.
I don't want to deviate. I just want to correct you. You are talking of Dangote benefiting from the South, and the Southwest. How did Dangote become who he is today? Did he become who he is today by his own money? Are you aware there's somebody called Ibeto that was doing better than Dangote? Do you know that this was the government of the day that frustrated his Ibeto from excelling? Do you also know that it was the government of the day, Obasanjo's government, that sponsored Dangote to become who he is today? Which person from the north will come out and say, I struggled on my own and become whoever I want to become on my own today, apart from federal government's support? Which one of you can come out and tell me this? But I can count more than 1,000 that has become billionaires from the Southeast without the help of the government. I can count thousands from the Southwest that has become billionaires without the help of the government. I can say the same with the South. Now mention one person from the North that has become billionaire without the help of federal government or being in politics. It's good to respect the Southeast with all the setback that the federal government, with all the things, all the machineries and everything that the federal government has done to the South, with all the bad things that they've done to the South, yet they are still standing. Can your region withstand what the South has withstood? Can your region withstand it? The answer is no. So let me leave all this long drama. Let's come back to the Sharia law matter.
Wahala for APC government. Them things that we know they see on. He go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government. He go come back oh. Wahala for them greedy men. He go reach them house oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust oh. Now truth we talk oh. Tinubu talk for 2014. Say Jonathan lazy man. Saying they sleep when jihadists they fight Christian. Now we don't turn am on turn. Trump done they want am say stop the pain. Now who
Please, if you are watching me, please do like and share. Please do like so that the system, the algorithm can recommend the video, please. Thank you.
Them things say we know they see am. You go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government. We go come back oh. Wahala for them greedy men. We go reach them house oh. If you live for glass house, no they trust oh. That truth we talk oh. Tinubu talk for 2, 3, 4, 3. Say Jonathan lazy man. Say they sleep when jihadists they buy Christian. Now we don't turn am on turn. Trump done the one am say stop the pine. Now who incompetent now? Now who no fit govern now? APC don't turn our life to survivor exam. Wahala for APC government. They no sabi government. Wahala for fake policy. We dey suffer, them dey flex. Now pepper we dey chop every day. Dollar don't climb, people know.
Ayo, I disagree with you. All our food is not coming from the north. Before the amalgamation of Nigeria, people from the south have been eating. There is rice in mass production in Abakaleke. There is yams in River State. So don't lie to yourself. Don't deceive yourself, my dear. The only thing the north is bringing to this south. Are they giving it to us for free? But they are enjoying the oil money from my region for free. So there is nothing the north is bringing to the table. The farm is their personal business. The crude oil they are making out from the south, they are the ones even benefiting more from with their own seats. So don't deceive yourself, my sister. or my brother, whatever. That should be a lady.
APC chop, PDP chop. But one day, Nigeria go rise. Make the truth set us free. Wahala done too much. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again.
All right, welcome back. Now let's start. We cannot continue to tolerate a region that sympathizes with terrorists in Nigeria. We cannot continue to keep quiet for a region that decided that Boko Haram, ISWAP, all the terrorists are their brothers and sisters. Their protest has made it very clear to us that these people are enjoying what is happening to the South Christians in the North. They've made it very clear to us that they are enjoying it. The unaliving of our brothers and sisters in the southern part of the North. We have a very large number of Christians in the North. And it's their Sharia law that is backing them up in all these things they are doing. Because when they do this thing, they say that it is their faith that told them to do it. That when they do it, they are going to heaven. And then they'll be pardoned. Just when this young lady was on her life in Sokoto, and nobody was arrested. Nothing happened to anybody. We cannot continue that way. In one of her videos, she said that if Trump comes and do whatever she wants to do, that they are still in the country that they know how to deal with. Can you fight the South? Even during the Civil War, you were not able to fight. It was Middlebed that fought the fight. And Middlebed is no longer aligning with you people. So keep deceiving yourself. People that stood their ground for 3 years, you think you can just point hand in their mouth and you just defeat them. You are a joker. Now let's go back to business. This is a comprehensive analysis of Sharia law, Sharia courts in Nigeria, and their implications for religious minorities. And today, we'll be discussing Sharia law, Sharia courts in Nigeria, and the danger it brings. We'll explore the historic roots, legal framework, operational realities, and profound dangers posed by this institution, particularly to non-Muslims, including Christians living in the North, because they can't even dare that in the South. This discussion is grounded in verifiable facts. So anything I'm saying here, if you're watching me, I want you to write it down. Write it down. Go back and fact check me. If what I'm saying is wrong, all right, then you correct me on the in the comment section. Nigeria as Africa's most populous nation and a secular federation under its 1999 constitution prides itself on religious pluralism. Yet tensions simmer in the North, where Sharia law implementations have sparked fears of overreach, injustice, violence. This session includes key segments, historic context, legal foundations, and jurisdictions. The recent Abuja incidents as a case study in overreach, blasphemy prosecutions, and human rights abuses. Links to broader violence against Christians, the role of the northern politicians, and asymmetry in religious freedoms, and paths forward, including calls for Christian courts or reforms. So the way it's going to be, if the North we continue with this their Sharia law stuff, the South, being the Christian, will also have their own court. We also have their Christian court. We need to also have our own courts as well. What is good for the goose is also good for the ganders. Our goal is truth, seeking. Sharia, like any other legal system, has nuances. It's not inherently evil anyway, but is even on application is a multi-religious state raises constitutional red flags. So, what are the implications of Sharia law in Nigeria? Post-independence, 1960, Nigeria's federalism allowed customary and Islamic laws in the north, but the 1979 constitution limited Sharia to civil matters for Muslims, which they have overreached now. They have overreached it. The turning point came in 1999 amid democratic restoration and ethnic religious justice. Zamfara State Governor Ahmed Sani Yerima, leveraging oil wealth, which is not even his, and political popularism, reintroduced full Sharia on October 27, 1999, first for criminal penalties like stoning for adultery. Which country does that in this time and age? No country does that. I'm feeling sleepy. I think I will have to go now and come back tomorrow in the afternoon and discuss this deeply. This Sharia law thing is something that we must discuss. It's something that the National Assembly must debate about. If this happening was in the southeast, will Tinubu fly to the north to go meet Sultan of Sokoto to discuss? They would have taken action without even thinking twice. But thousands and thousands of people have been unalived. Yet, the government is just playing with these people. Just playing with these people. Romancing these people. How can a chief, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, sort of taking action, is busy consulting these people, these terrorist sympathizers, sort of dealing with the issues direct? It shows complicity in this game. It shows complicity in this game. And we must start discussing these things. If not, we will not have a country to call our own. We will not have a country to call our own.
Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk am raw, we dey talk am prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down here. Now the end don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hail you now. Now the real gist we dey drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. You get liver to hear and make we go. Now only truth we dey am for, yeah, no fear. Oh. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk am raw, we dey talk am prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down here. Now the hand don't start to make it clear. my people where they watch I alone now. Now the real gist when they drop, no drama.
I want us to watch some videos, and then we will come back and discuss. I know it's late,
Come again.
but this will be the last video I play today before calling it a day. Sorry, I can't find the video. So I think we will call it a day today. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and complete what we started today. Anyway, thank you to all my viewers. I appreciate you all for coming in, for using your data to watch me. Because if you are not there, I won't be here. So thank you very much for watching. May God continue to bless you. But it's time we start speaking the truth. We cannot keep quiet at all times. Why these people that behave like barbarians keep taking us for granted? They offer us nothing in return. They cause us pains. Ayo said, the food we eat comes from the north. And I said, no, I don't eat food that comes from the north. I eat the food I grow myself. We grow food here. Beans do very well here. Even do better here than the north. Cucumbers do better here than the north. Rice do better here than the north. The only thing they have is vast land. We can feed ourselves. If we cannot, the money we generate from our region can buy food for us. So they are bringing food for those that are buying. They are buying with their money. They are not bringing the food for free. They are buying it from them. But in return, we are giving them oil. The oil generated, the money generated from our crude oil here is used to service them over there in the north. They have more, they benefit more than any other region in this country, in our government. If you go to our government, if you go to some of these offices, you see uneducated northerners, uneducated Fulanis or Hausas in those offices. Offices that an educated southerner will struggle to enter. He will not succeed. But an uneducated northerner will enter there, be given the appointment to go there. That is how bad it is. It's time we start speaking the truth to ourselves. We start speaking the truth. Else, these people will take us for a ride. I don't hate northerners. They are my brothers. As far as Nigeria is concerned, they are my brothers. But it's time they own up to their responsibilities. You cannot be pampering terrorists. I can only stop talking about the North the very day they stop pampering terrorists. The very day they stop shielding terrorists. That will be the day I will stop talking about the North. I've never had time discussing about the North, but I've taken it upon myself to be discussing about it and be exposing them. The hypocrisy. Their region is the most impoverished region in Nigeria. They are doing nothing about it. They are claiming they have food, yet they are the most impoverished people. Big terrorism. Use Sharia law to back it up. Enough of this madness. Thank you very much for watching me. May God bless you. It's time to go to bed now. I'll come back tomorrow. I didn't start early today, but tomorrow I'll definitely start early by 8 p.m. tomorrow, unfailingly. Then I will dissect and discuss deeply the problem of the North and the collusion of the northern politicians, because they are also in this game. They're the ones benefiting from the pains of the normal citizens of the North. They're the ones benefiting from it. So, thank you very much. Good night. Good morning for wherever you are watching me. Good day for wherever you are watching me. May God bless you. Bye for today.
Wahala dey, wahala for APC government.